The film opens by telling the story of a baby cuckoo bird. This bird is cruel. Even though it lives in another bird's nest and receives food from the mother bird, the cuckoo repays her kindness by pushing out the eggs and chicks that are smaller than itself. The mother bird, unaware of this, keeps feeding the cuckoo until it grows big. At the beginning of the film, we are introduced to a woman named Gemma. Gemma is a primary school teacher.
Wind.
Wind. There's a storm.
After finishing her class, she meets one of the students' parents, who advises her to find a house soon before the prices go up.
Well, don't get left behind, Gemma. Bye.
Then, Gemma meets her boyfriend, Tom, a gardener who works behind the school. They plan to visit a real estate office before going home.
I'm gonna get my own wheels one day.
Sounds delightful.
When Tom and Gemma arrive at the office, they are greeted by Martin, a real estate agent, who tells them that the Yonder housing complex is perfect for them. Even though it's located on the outskirts of the city, the neighborhood is very safe and comfortable. Martin asks them to come along to see it for themselves.
Ready?
Yeah, ready. Ready. Okay, here we go.
When they get there, they see that every house looks exactly the same. Martin takes them into house number 9. Inside, the rooms are very neat and beautiful. Martin shows them each room.
It's good. It's nice here.
So when are people due to move in?
But when they try to ask him something, he suddenly disappears and his car is no longer outside. Feeling uneasy, Tom urges Gemma to leave quickly. But after driving for quite a while, they get lost and can't find their way out of the neighborhood. Even though they try different roads, they always end up back at house number 9.
Want me to drive?
You want to go on the call?
Yeah.
What are you, sick?
Gemma starts to panic because their phones suddenly have no signal. They keep trying to escape by driving around the housing complex until finally the car runs out of fuel and stops right in front of house number 9. Gemma shouts, hoping someone will come to help, but it seems like no one else lives in the neighborhood. Exhausted, Tom and Gemma decide to stay the night. They drink wine and eat strawberries from the fridge, but the strawberries have no taste.
No taste.
The next morning, Tom climbs onto the roof, hoping to find a way out. But all he sees are rows and rows of the same house.
Tom, what do you see?
Maybe we should follow the sun.
Not wanting Gemma to worry more, Tom suggests they walk by following the direction of the sun. They walk past many identical houses until they find one with a light on. Thinking someone might be there, they go inside, only to find out it's house number 9 again. They also find a mysterious box outside the door, which turns out to contain food and drinks. Because of despair, Tom burns the house, hoping someone will come. Eventually, they both fall asleep there. The next morning, Gemma finds a mysterious box that contains a baby with the note, "Raise the child and be released." Not only that, the burned house is restored to its original state as if nothing had happened. They write the word "help" on the roof, but still, no one comes to help them. 98 days later, the baby grows quickly, becoming a young boy around 7 years old with very strange behavior. His voice is not like that of a normal child.
Someone must be watching. Everywhere has a way out.
Measure me! Measure me, measure me!
They must obey the boy's wishes, or he will scream loudly. Tom throws a box full of trash in front of the house, hoping to see who always takes and sends the boxes there.
They never seem to come when we're waiting to bash their brains out with a pick.
While Gemma goes inside the house to make coffee, Tom lights a cigarette and deliberately drops the cigarette butt onto the boy. When the cigarette butt falls into the grass, the surrounding grass suddenly disappears. Seeing this, Tom immediately grabs a shovel, and they start digging the ground together. Without realizing it, the box they left in front of the house disappears, and no one is seen taking it.
Did you move the box?
Every day, they keep doing the same things, and they never change their clothes because they have no other clothes. That day, Tom digs the ground again, thinking that it might hide something. Maybe a secret passage, a basement, or anything that could help them escape. At night, while sitting in the car, Gemma turns on the music player, and it still works well. They both dance in front of the car to relieve stress. The boy joins them and even makes Tom fall. Tom, angry, slams the boy to the ground, but the boy is fine, without any injuries or tears.
Are you alright?
In the room, Gemma tries to comfort Tom, but Tom is already fed up with all the bad things happening to them. The next morning, the boy wakes them up again, annoying them by screaming.
I am fucking disgusting, you know that?
That day, Gemma tries to comfort Tom, but Tom, who is already fed up, seems like he no longer cares. Tom keeps digging the hole until he hears a strange sound. Then, while they are sleeping at night, Tom is startled by the sound of the TV that the boy is watching. Seeing this, they try to turn off the TV, but the boy forces it back on.
What am I supposed to do with them?
In the morning, as usual, the boy screams before getting what he wants. Tom, who is tired of the boy's behavior, takes him to the car and locks him inside. Tom asks Gemma not to help him, thinking maybe someone will come to help if the boy is in danger. After some time, Gemma feels sorry and takes the key from Tom to let the boy out.
It's okay. He's not gonna hurt you.
When Gemma puts the boy to sleep, she also falls asleep beside him. The boy hugs Gemma as if she is his real mother. Gemma then sunbathes in the yard with the boy while looking at the clouds, but the clouds seem artificial because they all have the same shape. Their life becomes more chaotic as Tom no longer sleeps with her and chooses to stay in the hole instead. The next morning, when Gemma tries to wake the boy, she finds him missing. When she asks Tom, he also doesn't know where the boy is. She then walks around the complex to look for him, but strangely, she ends up back at house number 9 and sees the boy holding a mysterious book. Curious about it, Gemma looks inside and sees strange writings and pictures she cannot understand. Gemma asks the boy who gave him the book, but he says he cannot tell her. Gemma then invites the boy to play a game by asking him to imitate everyone he meets.
Pretend to be me.
Whatever.
Pretend to be Tom.
Gemma, stay!
Eventually, when the boy imitates the one who gave him the book, he begins mimicking a creature that looks like a frog. This terrifies Gemma, and she realizes that the boy is not a normal human.
Are you overwhelmed again, Mother?
I am not your mother.
A year passes, and the boy has now turned into a man who looks fully grown.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Is it fear?
Probably.
While Tom becomes weaker due to spending all his time digging the hole. The older boy invites Gemma to play tag. When Gemma tries to chase him, she somehow keeps spinning around in one place and cannot find the way back to house number 9. Meanwhile, Tom, who is still digging, suddenly makes a shocking discovery. He has been digging a grave. Inside the ground, he finds a dead person wrapped in a body bag.
Yeah, Gemma!
Tom tries to look for Gemma, but because his illness gets worse, he lies weakly in front of the house when Gemma finds him. When Gemma tries to enter the house, she realizes that the door is locked by the older boy. In the morning, Gemma tries to wake Tom, but he can't do anything and just lies there weakly. Gemma asks the older boy for help to heal Tom. The older boy says maybe it's time to let Tom go. Hearing that, Gemma and Tom feel happy, thinking they will finally be free from the strange housing complex. They talk and remember the moment they first met and became a couple. Soon after, Tom takes his last breath, which makes Gemma deeply sad because she truly loves him with all her heart. At night, the older boy returns home carrying a box, but instead of bringing food, medicine, or tools to help Tom, he brings a body bag. The older boy throws Tom's body into the hole that Tom has been digging all this time. The next morning, as the older boy is about to go somewhere, Gemma grabs Tom's mattock and hits the older boy with it. The older boy immediately escapes by entering the sidewalk. Gemma chases him, but ends up entering a red-colored place. There, she sees a young boy and a woman who seems to suffer the same fate as hers. Not long after, Gemma is sucked into the floor and enters a green and blue-colored space until she finally returns to her original place.
You go to sleep now.
All we wanted was a home.
Silly mother. You are home.
After that, Gemma dies, and the older boy throws her body into the hole where Tom's body lies. He then covers the hole, and the grass above it grows back as if nothing ever happens. The older boy repaints the house and arranges the furniture neatly. Once everything is ready, he leaves the Yonder housing complex using Gemma's car. The older boy visits Martin, who is now dying. Martin gives him the name badge he wears. After that, the older boy wraps Martin's body in a body bag, folds it, and puts it into a cabinet. Now the older boy is ready to take over Martin's role. He prepares to wait for the next target, and then the film ends.